This skirt used to be so tight on me that I would have to like wear it all the way up here just so it would fit. And now guys, look at that. If you're interested in knowing how I've kept it off, then keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome to today's video where I will be breaking down the exact things that I've been doing in the past 6 months to help me maintain my weight loss of nearly 11 kilograms. It's so insane to me that I lost so much weight, and also in a very unconventional way. I will post that video somewhere over here. But if you're new here, I did a 21-day water fast, which was not planned. It was initially meant to be just a very short one from 24 hours. It went to 3. And I did certain things that helped me stay the course for the 21 days. I cannot believe that I did it. I don't think I will ever be able to do it again. And I pray to God that I don't need to do it again, because now I've learned some healthy habits that are hopefully going to serve me throughout the course of my life to help me stay at my ideal weight. I'm going to share some of those things with you in this video in the hopes that it will help you on whatever weight loss journey that you're on right now. And also, I'm not perfect and I'm not going to lie to you. So towards the end of this video, I'm going to share what is still my kryptonite that I had a short break from, but not going to lie, it's back again, and it has been stalling my weight loss a little bit, but it's one of those things. So we'll talk about that towards the end of this video. If you're new here, my name is Dels. I'm a lawyer, career coach, and entrepreneur who is super duper passionate about up leveling, whether that's in your career, in your personal life, in your body, in whatever way. We're only here for a short time and we need to live it the best way that we can. So if the idea of up leveling and being your best self resonates with you, then please make sure that you like this video, you subscribe, and that you comment and you engage and you help this channel to grow. Let's get right to it. The first thing that I have been doing to maintain my weight loss is keto. Right now, I'm no longer on keto, but I'm going to give you the context of how I ended up on keto in the first place, and actually how keto helped me reach 72 kilograms. You might be thinking, that sounds like a lot because I look quite slim now, but I'm very tall. I'm 5'9", so that should explain the context. When I started out on my water fast, I think I was around 83 kilograms. And at my biggest, I think I was around 86. So I will insert some pictures so that you see what I looked like before, and obviously you see what I look like now. But the point is, when you do a water fast, your body moves from burning glucose into burning fat. And this process happens, I think, after like the 3rd to the 4th day or whatever. The fact that I did a 21-day water fast meant that my body was in ketosis, like deep ketosis towards the end of this fast. And I liked the way that I felt in ketosis when my body was burning fat. So I decided to continue with that process for a while after I finished my water fast. So when I started consuming food again, I limited myself to less than 20 grams of carbohydrates a day. So I'm not the best keto expert here. I basically was just watching lots of videos on YouTube, going on Reddit. So I'm going to post some of those resources in the description of this video if that's something that you want to dive into. But I found that keto helped me to move from around, what was it when I ended my weight? I ended my water fast at around 75 kilograms. And then I dropped even lower until 72. So I did that for a time, for a few months. And the only reason why I stopped is because I had a big family bereavement, so I wasn't at home, so I didn't have as much control over what I was eating. My family were cooking for me and they typically eat carbs, so I had to drop keto, but I'm planning on going into keto again soon. Given the fact that I had to take a break from keto, the second thing that really helped me to maintain my weight loss was exercise. I found that when I was lighter, as I started to get lighter, I was really motivated to work out more. Of course, I didn't work out during my water fast because that would have been insane. And even when I tried it, my body punished me for at least 2 days afterwards. I started to work out only after I finished my water fast, and I did a whole bunch of different workouts because they were fun. Like, if you met me before, you would know that I hated running. I swear, I felt like I was an elephant on the treadmill. Like, every single part of me felt like it was being dragged. Like, my boobs would feel like they were falling out of my chest, my thighs, everything. Like, running was not a pleasant experience for me. But then when I became lighter, I found that I was able to run faster. It wasn't as painful to run anymore. So then it became a bit fun. And I'm also very like competitive and stuff like that. So workouts like Barry's boot camp, F45, I'll insert some clips over there, were very, very fun and kept me entertained because even though I'm fitter now, I still don't love exercise, but it's something that you need to do if you want to maintain your weight loss, especially for someone with my background. I used to live in Dubai. I've moved back to London because of the pandemic. But in Dubai, I had a car and I didn't walk anywhere. Like, you just drove from point A to point B. So sometimes I wouldn't even hit 2,000 steps in a day. And of course, it's going to be easier for you to pile on weight because your body is not moving. So one of the easiest ways for you to maintain weight loss, even if you don't want to do like crazy exercise, is just to keep your body moving as much as you can. And this leads me on to my third thing that's helped me maintain my weight loss is walking. Obviously, in the pandemic, gyms were shut. I couldn't always do F45 and Barry's and things like that. But I wanted to make sure that I was keeping fit, and especially during the tough time that I had with the family loss. Going to exercise in a gym just was something that did not appeal to me whatsoever. But walking was a great way for me to clear my head. It's almost like meditative for me. I try to make a point of hitting 10,000 steps every single day. I don't always hit that, and I think in fact my average for the month of October when I'm filming this video is around 7,000. But the point is I make an effort. So every day I think, if you're not going to run today, if you're not going to exercise today, you have to move. And I would always make sure that I went on nice walks. One of the perks of being in London, especially where I live, is that, there's lots of beautiful rivers, greenery, and it just helps, something to look forward to. So that's definitely something that I recommend that you do if you are trying to find an easy way to maintain your weight loss. So the fourth thing is intermittent fasting, and other people can explain this much better than me. Again, I will pop them in the description box below. But the idea is for you to take a break from always eating, and then you give your body a bit of a break. So typically I would have dinner maybe around 7 or 8 p.m. and then I wouldn't eat until the next day around 2 o'clock. This is relatively easy for me because even though I love breakfast, I can eat eggs any time of the day. I can eat them at dinner. At any point, I'm always down for breakfast. So I didn't necessarily miss not having breakfast. And I'm typically hungry around lunchtime anyway, so this was perfect. And the idea is that when you give your body a break from burning all of this carbs all the time, it actually starts to reach out for your stored body fat to help you with burning energy. There's a bit of crossover with intermittent fasting and ketosis. Again, this is something that other people can explain better than me, because for me right now, I'm definitely just an information consumer and I share my experience. I'm not a doctor. So you guys, if you need professional advice, please, please, please make sure you consult a doctor. I'm just a girl trying to be fit like you guys as well. So I'm sharing my experience to hopefully keep you encouraged on your journey as well. The fifth thing, which is constant, even though now I have gotten back to some of my bad habits that I'm still trying to stop, I'll tell you about them in a minute, is conscious eating. And this might sound a bit woo-woo and stuff, and honestly, when I read about it, I thought the same. But doing this really helps you develop a deeper connection with whatever it is that you're eating. For me, conscious eating is the fact that when I'm eating something, I try not to get distracted. If I'm out for dinner with someone, like maybe my boyfriend, my friends, or whatever, and we're eating, then obviously I'm paying attention to them, but at the same time, I'm paying attention to what I'm eating and I'm not wolfing it all down like, ugh. It's so easy for you to end up in a situation where you're on the couch, chilling, watching Netflix, get some fries, maybe you order something from Deliveroo or Uber Eats, it comes, you're so into this thing that you're watching on TV, you look down and you're like, I thought there was still one more fry left, like what happened? It's because you're not really savoring what it is that you're eating. And I read somewhere, and I will see if I can find like a professional link to this, that if you stop eating just before you get full, it almost gives your brain and body a chance to catch up with each other and recognize that they're full. So I found that when I really concentrate when I'm eating, I don't just eat in a distracted way. It helps me to realize that, oof, okay, I'm getting a bit full now. Maybe it's time to stop, or leave the rest of it to have later if I'm still hungry. And I know that this is something that Rosie Londoner does. I read about this on her blog maybe like 5 years ago or something. Again, I will put that link below this video. But I found that has really, really helped me, because then I realized, okay, now I'm just being greedy because I'm full. And I hate that feeling after I've eaten where you feel stuffed, and you're just like, oh, why did I do that? We all have that. Like we all have that. So if you just pay attention to how you're eating and you're a bit more conscious about it, it really helps. Guys, now it's time for my confession. But before I get into that, comment below and let me know what has been helping you with your weight loss, what you're scared about. Yeah, of course, if you've done all the hard work and lost the weight, it's almost like you feel like you're on eggshells for a time. Will I be able to keep it off? Will this banana add an extra kilogram? Like something crazy like that. And the point is that, look, life is too short for your life to be dictated by food. You've done this hard work, you've lost the weight, you can keep it off. You just need to be conscious about your new habit. So one of the things that I'm conscious about now that I'm trying to stop is, guys, I've started having sugar again. That's my confession. And I'm okay with it because, like I mentioned, now that I'm a conscious eater, I will have a slice of apple pie rather than the whole bloody apple pie. I will have a few scoops of Haagen-Dazs ice cream, treat myself because I deserve it, you deserve it, instead of the whole tub. I would rather not have any sugar whatsoever because I can feel the difference in my body from when I wasn't having sugar to now. I retain a lot of fat around my waist, and I think that sugar definitely doesn't help with that. So for me, that's the next thing that I really want to work on, is limiting that sugar. I will never completely eliminate it, nor do I completely want to, because I love to bake, I love to entertain, I have a huge dining table where I have friends come over and I like to cook for them. So sugar and making desserts go hand in hand. So I don't necessarily want to curb that, but I do want to go back to not having sugar with my coffee, guys. Yes, I've gone back to that. Luckily, I only have half the packet now, not as much. And the truth is I don't even need it. So I'm trying to stop that. If you guys have any tips on stopping sugar addiction, please let me know, comment below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If it's helped you, please, please, please share the love, comment, like, share it with someone who might need it. And I would love to see you in my next video. So toodles and catch up soon. Bye.